Hello, this is Denny, and this is my plant-based journey. Tonight I'm going to share a recipe with you. I'm going to make some burritos. Very simple, something that I enjoy doing. Most of the time when we make burritos, we use whole beans, and we will put potatoes in the oven and cube them a little bit and get them crispy, and we'll put the beans and the potatoes, and we'll put some avocado, some shredded lettuce or cabbage. We really enjoy it with the cabbage. We'll put salsa on it, and we'll have a great burrito. But tonight I'm going to do something different. But before I do, I want to tell you that I know it's been a while since I put out a recipe video. I had intentions to put out some recipes getting ready for the Super Bowl. Things like cauliflower wings. I love the cauliflower hot wings. If you've never tried that, you need to. There's lots of recipes out there. I'll share mine in the future, but things like making fresh pizza. Some good healthy pizza that you would enjoy. Finger foods like making fries, baked potatoes with seasonings, different types of seasonings and sauces, or nachos using some of the potato and carrot cheese that I made a couple of weeks ago. But I had to travel for a few days and get away and do some things for my family. And then when I came back from that trip, I was sick, and I've been sick for about a week and a half. So I'm just now getting back to making recipes. So what I'm going to show you today is a bean and potato burrito. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put tomatoes and peppers and onions in the potatoes and let them become a rich, flavorful topping for these burritos. I'm going to make some Spanish rice. I'm not going to fry it because I don't want to use shortening or oil to fry the rice to make fried rice like you would traditionally make. So I'm going to use some rice and tomatoes and vegetables and seasonings to make a Spanish style rice. We'll add some corn. We'll put it in a burrito with some shredded lettuce or some spinach, salsa, whatever you like. And I know that you will enjoy this. This is a great flavor. It's more of a mushy texture rather than one that you would find crisp or crunchy. If you want to try the cabbage in your burrito sometime, that'll be very crunchy. There's all different things that you could do, but this is one that's going to be very savory, and I hope you'll enjoy it. We're going to put it on a whole wheat tortilla, and the whole family's going to dig in. Well, I hope you enjoy the recipe. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you. If you have any questions, I'll be glad to answer them as soon as I can. Okay, we've got our rice cooking. I've got my vegetables diced up. There's 3 different colors of bell peppers. There's onion and garlic. Of course, a bag of frozen corn. And a large jalapeno deseeded and diced. On the stove, I've got some red beans cooking, and I've got some potatoes that are boiling just like if you were going to make mashed potatoes. So all this is cooking. It'll be in the works. We'll start to put this together in just a moment. So here we go. I have my pan hot. I'm going to add some water. Like I said, it's hot. I'm going to get this started to boil and get it really rolling, and then I'm going to be adding some onions and some bell peppers. Alright, this is going really good here. I'm going to saute these vegetables and get them rolling. Okay, to this mixture I added some light fancy chili powder. Somebody asked me one time what that is. It's just chili powder. Don't worry about the name. I added some chipotle chili. I added some garlic powder. I added quite a bit of cumin, ground comino. And I added a little bit of cayenne pepper. So this rice that I'm making, this fried rice is going to be pretty spicy, and that's the way I like it. So these vegetables are sauteing. They're looking really good. And I'm going to add some tomatoes to it, and then we'll get it cooking. Okay. So I added some crushed tomatoes. That's all they are, is vine-ripened tomatoes that have been crushed. And I'm going to stir this in. I'm going to get this hot and bring it to a boil. And then I'm going to add my rice. And we will make a type of fried rice, seasoned rice, Spanish rice, if you will. I know this is going to be great, and I can't wait to try it. Okay, this smells so good. So I've added my rice. I'm going to stir in the tomatoes, the seasonings, and the vegetables, and I'll come back and show you what it looks like when I get it all stirred in. Alright, so obviously it's not fried rice. I'm not using shortening or oil, but it is going to be seasoned, and I'm going to give it a try. We'll see what we think. Yeah, that's good. In fact, I think it needs even a little bit more seasoning. But it's really good, and this is going to be great on our burritos. Alright, no doubt about it. I added some more seasonings, and I added more tomatoes, and this is really good. Again, like I said, it's not real fried rice because I'm not frying it with shortening and oil. Instead, it's seasoned rice, but it is good and it's spicy. Alright, next I'm going to mash up my beans. Okay, what I did was I cooked off a pan of beans. I have not seasoned them yet, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a potato masher, and I'm going to mash these beans up like they're refries. And I may have to add a little water to them. I strained off the juice, but I'm going to mash these up next. Alright, so I've mashed up the beans. As you can see, they look like regular refries. No shortening, no grease, no lard. They're mashed up. They're seasoned with a little bit of cumin, a little bit of chili powder, and these will be great to add to our burrito. Alright, now I've got the copper pan hot. This skillet's ready to go. I'm going to add some water to it. We're going to get it boiling, and I'm going to add to it my onions and garlic, my bell peppers, and my jalapeno. I'll show you what that looks like in just 1 second. Alright, I'm starting off with the onions. They're starting to saute. Just give it a couple of minutes, then I'll add the bell peppers. Alright, I've added the bell peppers. You can see the 3 different colors of bell pepper. They're in there, they're sauteing. It's looking really good. I'm going to wait and add the jalapenos last because I don't want them to go into the water and make everything hot and spicy. If you've never cooked jalapenos, they will get hot on the grill. They will get hot when you fry them. So I'm going to leave those till last. Alright, this is sauteing really well. I've added the tomatoes now. And so I'm going to stir this in, get it hot. We'll add it to our potato mixture. I've got it hot. It's on the back of the stove. I've drained the water. Like I said, you make them just like you're making mashed potatoes, except for we're not going to mash the potatoes. We're going to add this ingredient to it. Okay, as you can hear, I got it back hot. I'm about to add all the tomatoes to it. We'll stir it up, and that will be one of our main ingredients, our toppings, on our burritos tonight. Alright, let me pour this in. Alright, as you can see, the potatoes are starting to absorb the liquids. It's going to be fantastic. These potatoes will drink up that tomato, and it's going to have some great flavor from the vegetables. I'm going to add the jalapenos and maybe just a little bit of seasoning, and we'll be good to go. Alright, the potatoes are looking great. I put a little bit of water back in my pan. I'm going to make my last ingredient for my burritos tonight. I'm going to put in some whole kernel corn and add the rest of the jalapeno that I didn't add to the potatoes. So I'm going to make it a little bit spicy corn. So this is getting hot. It's about to start boiling. As soon as it does, I'm going to add the corn, and our dinner will be ready to assemble. Alright, the corn's starting to sizzle. I put a little salt, just a little touch, and some black pepper. And like I said, I'll add the rest of the jalapenos to this mix, and we'll get it sauteing. Alright, the corn is sauteed. It's all ready to go. Next, I'm going to start to assemble my burritos. Alright, I'm going to fill my burrito. I'm going to start with some of that rice that I made. I'm going to mash that in there. I'm going to get a little bit of these refried beans that, as we saw, are not refried at all. It's just water and beans. I'm going to get some of the potato mixture, potatoes and tomatoes, and some of the corn. Okay, so I added some shredded lettuce to this. I'm ready to give it a bite. I know this is way too much to put on one tortilla, but it looks so good. So let me get a big bite of this and we'll see how it tastes. Oh man. That is excellent. I want to tell you what, those burritos were fantastic. I had 2 great big burritos, and I'm thankful tomorrow I'll be able to have some more. Very good. I really enjoyed it, and I know you will too. As always, please like the video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, and if I can help you in any way, leave a comment below. Or post a comment on my Facebook channel. Whatever I can do to help you, that's what I want to do. I hope you enjoy the recipe videos, and I look forward to making more for you in the future. My name is Denny, and this is my plant-based journey, and you have a great day.